This is.
You did that right as I hit start on my stream, and I got really confused.
I was like, I'm not even in the game yet. Why is the ship yelling at me?
I saw a button and I pressed it. It's new.
Oh my
Seven,
god!
not
I-
from Onco.
Yeah, you guys want a real heart attack?
Party invite.
Use your
Oh,
real
God,
heart
yeah.
attack.
Ah, Jesus
Oh,
Christ.
Jesus Christ!
Are you sending me a party invite?
Yeah, that just made me
Killer?
look around my room.
Yeah,
That,
just that one.
yeah, that was weird.
Okay, hold on. I'm not getting it yet. I
You even
do
warned us
not
with
see it.
Jesus.
Send when ready, because I need to get this whole thing going
I
here.
sent it a third time, but it
Cryo,
failed. so-
Cryo, tell us
Still
a
not
joke.
seeing it. Let me look real quick.
No, I'm not telling a joke. It's not happening.
Oh, there you go. I got it, Killer.
All right.
See if one of them went. There we go. Okay,
Yeah,
folks,
you-
let's go ahead and get this whole thing going. If we can get the sounds to
Can
go away
we-
for a minute, please. Appreciate it. Thanks.
Yeah.
Give me one moment here. Okay, so today we are doing race number 3 for the System 7, which is actually race number 6, which is Babbage Bash. So we should have everybody, as far as our people go, somewhere around Microtech right now. So everybody needs to have their spawn point somewhere around Microtech. And what we're going to do today is all of our competitors, both the team members and the racers themselves, will all be coming from New Babbage. Nexian will be running the 890 jump for us again for all the team members. In fact, Nexian, that's pretty much exactly what you're going to be doing from this point forward in all the races. So just be prepared for that every time. Nexian will head down from Port Tressler down to New Babbage to pick up all the team members. Spectre is going to grab a Carrack. He is going to move that Carrack from the spaceport right next to the garage, as close as you can without being in the way. And then I'm going to instruct all of the racers to go onto that Carrack and to set that as their spawn, just in case anything happens before the race starts out. That way we should be good with those folks and be able to know that if something happens and they die, instead of having to go through the tram and everything again, they'll be right next to the garage. Once the race is started, we don't care. This is just for before the race. So that way, if anybody dies, we can very quickly get them back on a bike again. As far as our team goes today, Spectre, once you have parked the Carrack and you have it where you want it to be, hop out and grab a C8R Medical Pisces. Big M will be in a Medical Pisces. Brahms will be in a Medical Pisces. Red Rum Baron will be in Medical Pisces. Fordsworth will be in a Medical Pisces. Jeremy will be in a Medical Pisces. And Dexter will be in a Medical Pisces. You folks are going to be my checkpoints. I am going to guide you exactly where I want you to go on the route. For today, we're going to be doing it a little bit differently. Instead of you guys setting down on the ground, what I'm actually going to have you do is I'm actually going to have you be hanging out in air about 10 or 20 meters off the ground, turned sideways so that your wing is aiming towards the ground, and that way they can see the top view of your ship as they're coming in for the turns, and you'll be aiming the direction they need to go with your lights flashing, so it should look really, really good on stream and also be very easy for everybody to see. Nargo's got security, as always. Esper is going to be our videographer, so he's doing his own thing. Papa Freedom, Sevens, Foxy, Terra Ebb, and Officer Wrongdog, you are our chase cameras. When you get into the city, there is a portion that if you are not careful, it will get angry at you. So when you guys are going through the back parts of the city, be careful about where you're at, because it will start screaming at you. Flan is going to be our overview camera. He has spoken with with Crucian and Enigmatic, and has like a cool little sort of overlay, so that when they switch to the overview camera and the people are going around the track, then they will be able to see kind of exactly where they're, people on stream will be able to see sort of exactly where he's at, and Croncy and Crucian can actually use that in order to, speak about the the track shape, where people at as far as the track goes, that kind of thing, which will be really good. So that'll help us out quite a bit. We need to be very, very careful today to stay off, away from the ground. And the reason why I say that is we will have racers down there, and if you get too close, what will end up happening is you will cause them to have FPS loss due to the snow being kicked up. And obviously, we don't want to have that snow kicked up if we can help it. And we also want to make sure that when we're doing that, that we are, not causing them any sort of issues, because you guys know exactly how the racers are. If we are the reason for their issues, they will immediately become upset. So we want to stay away from the ground enough that we're not kicking up snow particles to mess them up. Please and thank you. Other than that, this is a race that we did last October. It's not very hard. It's going to be 5 laps this time. The one change from October that we will be doing is last time we did not make them go around the pylons for the laps. This time they will be going around the pylons for the laps. So Kevlar and Corsair will be our finish line people. So they will actually be watching that entire thing. So we need to make sure that when they get to that point, that they have the ability to be able to see them and make sure where they're at and all that good stuff. Because we want to make darn sure that they can see what they're after. Other than that, it's a pretty simple race, and I don't think we should have too much of an issue. Anybody got any questions? Silence is acquiescence. I'll take that.
I do have one question. Sorry, Zool. We're not doing any bike cams, right? This one?
No bike. So the way that it works is whatever the racers are racing in, our camera people can never be in the same thing, because then it becomes an issue of confusing the racers, and we can't have that. If the racer,
What are you up to right now? Just mute them for a moment. Gotta get you into this game.
What's the average speed of the Nox?
so here's the Nox is the only current hover bike that works properly. And what I mean by that is, according to CIG, the way that the way that the grav bikes were redesigned was the higher off the ground you were, the slower your bike would go. The closer to the ground you were, the faster it would go. So the way that all of them are supposed to, quote unquote, work is when the Nox is down near the ground, it will reach a top speed of 200 meters per second. When the Nox is completely off the ground, it will reach a top speed of 87 meters per second. So it's up
Big
to
M, can you mute? Big M, can you mute?
I'm Chad the Crisps as well.
It's up to you as a racer on how close to the ground you want to get in order to get that speed. The problem is that the Nox, and hopefully all the racers are smart enough to take off their weapons. The Nox is such a low slung machine that if you want to hug the ground and get that 200 meters per second, there are a bunch of little itty bitty snow mounds and stuff out there, like little ones. And the Nox is just low enough that it can hit those. So if you're doing 200 meters a second and you hit one of those little snow mounds, it will throw you for a loop. It'll either turn you over, or it will spin you up in the air, or it'll just explode you. So the racers in this one here, this is going to be one of my favorite races, I think, because the racers get to make the conscious decision of risk versus reward by either going faster and taking more risk of dying and possibly getting themselves way out ahead of the group, or taking it slower and ensuring that they stay alive better, but possibly being behind the guys who get the speed. So it's going to be a good race.
With that being said, expect them to go about 150 meters a second or faster on the ice.
Yes,
and
exactly.
they will really slow down when they get into the city though. Like they may be going
No,
20,
I agree with Conti
20 to
100%.
50 meters a second.
Copy.
Yeah, that's what I would do if I was racing it. That's exactly what I would do. I would stay just high enough off that ice that I was missing all those little snow bumps. And as soon as I got into the city, I would slow it right the hell down. Because I mean, if you think about it, even if you go 20 meters a second for the entire race, if you are the only one alive because everybody else blew up, you're still going to win.
Yeah, this sounds fun.
It's going to be a good race. Very good race. Any more questions? And that is none. Okay, so if nobody has any questions, I will let you know that you have got 40 minutes for your safety poops and all that other stuff.
I'll be starting invites in about 2 minutes.
Oh, Corsair
Cool,
Kevlar's
I'm
already got your
I'm
thing
already
going.
on it. I already sent you one.
All right. Yeah. Okay. Cheers.
And I've already got SCR all set up for you, so all you got to do is hit go.
Okay. Thank you.
Yeah, let's get cameras going, and then whenever you're done, Enigmatic, let's get Croncy up to broadcast.
And of course, if you guys have any more questions while we're waiting for the next 40 minutes, you're more than welcome to ask.
Safety poop.
So when are we
Here's
taking
chance
pictures
right
for
now.
the calendar?
Are we using the SRT links from the 4th? Or will there be new ones?
Enigmatic.
I'm
probably have new ones.
I'm sorry, the 15th. I'm sorry. Freedom here?
Oh, yes. Thank you very much, Big
I'm here.
M.
Cool.
Thank you so much. Okay, so while we're here, let's see. We have some. Oh crap! Give me 1 second, Big M. Let me get
No
landed
problem.
first because yeah, this is a little bit harder.
No problem.
We got some promotions to do today. Got a bunch of promotions actually.
Hey,
Whole bunch
Freedom,
of
can you come
promotions
into
for a whole
menus,
bunch of
please?
people.
All right.
Are finally being promoted from disappointment to super disappointment?
In the roster, I posted it.
And
that's
first
what it
promotion
was.
is for Corsair. Corsair gets promoted to Grand Poobah today, otherwise known as Big Chief Second of Britches.
I redemote myself.
I want to go back down. Lonely at the top, man.
Okay,
Yeah.
camera team. Number 1 is Freedom, 2 is Seven, 3 is Foxy, 4 is Ron Dog, 5 is Flan, and then 6 is Tara for the links.
Oh, sorry, please repeat which numbers. Yeah, I
Foxy,
see it.
you're
I
3.
see it. It's in there.
Yep.
Thanks.
And you can go to the officials info just above that little
Yeah,
area
I'm just looking.
for
I'm
the
just looking
links.
at it. Yeah, I know. Still, he arrived
You
the day
you are
before.
5'8", 5'8" for your 19.58 for 3.
And if any of you folks happen to be into voodoo, do me a favor and sacrifice a goat for today's servers.
Oh, that's why I brought Bob along.
We're gonna need it.
I'm pretty sure.
I might sacrifice a cat, maybe. Does it help? It's not black one, it's orange. somewhere around here.
Do we have a tech priest reciting the canticles of smooth operation?
Telling you, man, we need all the divine guidance we can get right
I
now.
was gonna say we forgot
We
the tech priest. Damn it.
We sacrifice these servers in the fires of Pyro in honor of Chris Roberts, our savior.
Go ahead
May
and
these
jump up.
servers run smooth.
Yeah.
His
I'll
name
hail
is
Chris.
Cristo Roberto. It's Cristo Roberto.
All hail Chris.
Is he like the
And I
overlord
guess-
of the 42nd plane of hell?
I guess what I should have asked is would somebody be so kind as to sacrifice a javelin to our, to our Lord and Savior Chris Roberts for good servers.
I mean, we could just go to Xenothreat and just blow up the javelin there.
Right? Well, the good news is that we're going to be pretty much spawning a new server. So hopefully that will be our saving grace, I hope.
Hopefully. All right, what kind of chips you eating? And do you have enough to share with the class?
First off, I thought I was hardware muting the whole time.
That was enigmatic, I think, that time.
No.
That wasn't me.
Were you?
And to answer the question, popcorn or kettle corn?
Ooh.
Ooh.
Did you bring enough for the whole class?
Popcorn.
If you want like 2 chips each, maybe.
Okay with that.
Yeah, I'm still wondering where craft services are.
And why no catering? Oh, wait a minute. That was our job. Hey, Bob, go get catering.
Dude, I got
Okay,
screwed by
I'm on
craft
it.
services one time.
I look forward to one of these days, Spectre, when you guys can actually do shit like that. One of these days.
So
That's why
I can't wait either. That was the original reason why we joined.
You see,
Well, I mean,
I
it
was
sort of
out.
worked for that one Hurston Hurt Locker.
It worked well for the couple Hertz and Hurt Lockers we did it. But then
Yeah,
there's
yeah,
just
it-
so many
it-
issues with giving people food.
Yes.
That's why I was planning to set up my BMM as the merch booth / concession stand.
Because we did
Big
a
concession stand.
we did an event with Bad Token Racing, and I got
Ron
bored,
Dog
so I
waiting on
grabbed
you and waiting on Tara.
So I grabbed a
Who in Terra?
Rover.
Enigmatic?
Ron Dog and All Tara right, waiting you're live
for cameras.
Yeah,
Roddy.
sorry, I was
Tara,
just
see
sitting
it.
waiting for the call.
You got all right, I got shit set up for YouTube now.
Nice.
We still need the
Literally
cutlass food truck,
headless guy
though.
walking next to me.
Welcome to
I
Star
look over and I
Citizen,
see
though.
a white suit with no head. And a
Welcome
gun
to
on
Star
his back.
Citizen. Welcome to Star Citizen.
Hey, Cryo, do you want to go to the channel and talk?
I was hopefully going to be able to speak with the whole camera team as well. So if you're good with it, I'll do it in here as well.
Yeah, that's fine. That's totally fine with me.
So
Juggler's AFK.
there's a couple pointers that I brought to Crucian and Enigmatic after the last couple of streams. It's like a couple of things that can be improved upon. I first off want to say the work you guys are doing is amazing already. Like, this is just to add on top of it. I just need to find my list quickly.
So we're not
Something
shooting camera
especially for tonight. Especially for tonight, if the race happens at night, one thing to avoid as much as possible is intense sources of light that come from any building or hologram or whatever. I know it can be difficult. I know. Yeah, give me a second. I know it can be difficult at times because of where we are currently, but if possible, try and avoid them because it can distort what is being sent to the stream and what the stream sends off to Twitch after that. That was from race 1 at Snake Pit, which I know it's difficult to avoid them there as well. But it's just like quality of life for viewers. The roaming camera that Seven's had during race 2 2 weeks ago was very good. That he was using. I don't know what exactly you were doing, Sevens, but it was very good. So that's possibly something for you to explain to other people. Ideas that I'm going to send to Freedom right now that could possibly be used today, given the flat ice plane that the racers will be going over, can allow for like possibly quite a few very good shots that the stream can then use. But I'll send them your way now, Freedom, for you to look at and then decide.
I started the stream way too early. Forgetting that the racers briefing isn't for another 30 minutes. I gotta wait for them to do that. It should be a pretty quick race today. Let me. So this is the race that we're doing, the Babbage Bash. So you have a new Babbage here in the spaceport over here, and they're just gonna go through the city on hover bikes. I think they said 5 laps. Yeah, 5 laps. So it shouldn't be too terribly long of a race. Message Bob. It should be a pretty good race. This is the one that we did for CitizenCon last year. Yeah. We did that for CitizenCon when we released the SRV. Was that what it was? The SRV. I got a lot of people in already. This is all just staff. I don't think we have any other racers in just yet. Also, Jenny, if you're still here, did you get my text? See what they're up to.
Everybody's
I heard
getting
no-
paid when Crucian wins the lottery. That's what he said.
Pretty much.
Okay.
Dude, if I
Pretty
won the
much.
lottery, I would pay all of you too. I'd give you all brand new systems. It's like, here you go, custom built by me. Boom.
If you build PCs like you ride your ships, then I might have.
I was about to
skip
say
on
the
that. I'm just kidding.
same thing.
I'm just
I
kidding.
know,
I love
exactly.
you.
I've been doing it for
It's okay.
26 years. Could I get a? Can I build an option?
Yeah, if you build a PC like that, it means the side cover is always going to fall off.
Hey, at least it doesn't break overall. Or rather, side covers come off.
Just randomly blows up like every third Tuesday. Or something.
Look, I fly ships dangerously. Okay, it's different for PCs.
My
Why is
PCs are
everybody
coming on
attacking?
Monday, Papa, so I'm gonna be bothering you very, very soon.
Okay, yeah. Your PC or your sticks?
Well, I already have my sticks. I already got
Oh,
a
okay.
desk. I just need the new PC. I'm not gonna set it all up until I get
Do you
everything
still
new.
have that fucking custom ass F8 Lightning panel?
Yes, sir.
I want it. I want it.
I
That
haven't
was
seen
that was a great. You have oh, dude, he's got this like custom image on like a panel of his PC where it's an F8 Lightning. I mean, it's fucking like it's amazing.
That's cool
that's
shit.
cool.
Oh, share a
Yeah.
photo.
Yeah. I don't have
Yeah,
it, but I remember seeing it and be like, I remember drooling at it. Give it to me.
Picture
I don't
didn't
know what
happen.
photo.
Hell, my last job, that's all I did was build PCs.
God, Cryo, those guys with the gimbal, it just leaves the fucking ship in the middle of the screen. There's like no
Yeah, it's
variation.
mental.
It's so good. Well,
It's
I mean, they-
that's what I mean. Like, it's difficult to replicate to the degree that they have it.
yeah.
But the focus around that is the positioning of the camera itself. Just like the going from directly behind to on top, slowed focus
Right.
as it takes the corner. That's something
Yeah.
that can be like a perfect shot.
That ridgeline of the first one is exactly what I try to do on the demo rally when they're like riding on a ridge. Like I try to
Yeah.
get under the ridge and you just see them, and then sometimes you get the Crusader in the background, and you're like, "Fuck yeah, got it."
Looks so good.
And then suddenly explosions.
Suddenly, pineapples.
I take risks, okay?
Rondog, can you start the stream so I can just make sure we're all good to go before we split up?
Yeah, we still got 25 minutes till the racer briefing starts. And then it's like another hour after that. So you got some time.
Well,
Better
I
not
wanna
be an hour
get-
after that. Better be about 20 minutes after that.
It's always
wanna
like
get
2
cameras
hours to
good
launch
before-
after we start. Yeah.
Actually, I've gotten the racer briefings down to 15 minutes now. So we usually launch between 20 to 30 minutes after the racer briefing starts.
Yeah, it's been pretty quick.
I've gotten I've gotten it pretty down.
Hey,
Pretty good.
did we get Niwad invited to the party?
Yeah, Kevlar got him.
Okay. Cool.
First of all, it's Niwat, and that was the name of my high school.
Niwad, Niwad, it's all the same shit.
It's not NEWT, it's Niwat.
I learned
why
English
not
in the
supposed to
Virgin
be?
Islands, bro. I'm scuffed.
Niwat.
Enigmatic, let me know when you're good.
Yeah, I'm still waiting.
All right, cool.
Man, there's nothing like the feeling of brand new sticks.
Good job at Beacon, by the way, Corsair. It was a fun watch.
Yeah.
Thanks, man. It was pretty easy. It was a good one. That
Freedom,
commentator,
can you go to
sorry.
10 and then I'll just throw you on so we get more quality.
The translator guy, he's a good dude.
I was watching that for a while. I was amazed those people were going back and forth like that, and they would get lost every now and then. I was just like, man, that's gotta be insane, just constantly going back and forth and flipping it all over. But the
Yeah.
guy that you had was really good.
Yeah, he's awesome. He's the guy that translated for me when I was over there. He was in the 2019 demo rally, so he's pretty familiar with all the stuff, which is cool.
Enigmatic, did you want me to go to 10?
Yeah.
Okay. And do you want me to do
can bump
1080p?
Yeah, you can bump your quality up.
Okay.
Corsair, you have time after the race, right? Or no?
Yep.
Okay. I didn't see you reply to the admin chat, so I was...
Yeah, I was just driving. Sorry.
Yes,
All right,
drive
going
less,
live?
bro.
Can't.
I know.
I think the link's not active. It said could not access the specified channel for 99.
You know what happened? You know what
Board
happened?
forward. Board forward.
Yeah.
Oh. I don't understand the amount of people on Twitter who are already stating everything about the new ship that has not even been announced yet for May 19th.
Because
You can end that conversation with I
The
don't understand Twitter.
imagination. We're playing Mind Citizen, as we call it. You know, it's all in your mind.
Yeah, so it's now a snub fighter with size 3s.
It's a snub.
Which one? The Gaddick?
That's
The
a
Gaddick is
racing
supposed to be
vehicle.
It's ground
an
width as well.
escort.
It's a racing snub capital transport refueling repair
Medical ship.
torpedo ship.
Mining.
Oh, medical.
It is
Oh,
an
with the
issue.
medical bed. With a
I do
medical bed.
like it is enjoying sometimes because you can see it's fun studying the telephone as like things like, oh, I heard it from this person about this leak, and then it transforms.
Yeah,
Come on, man.
You watch the
it's
mutation.
space- It's a space
I think
pizza
it's
truck.
isn't it supposed to be like a light fighter that's supposed to compete in like the Arrow and stuff?
I have no idea.
Like that's the one I've been hearing the
So,
most about. Is like it's a light fighter.
According
that
to the
competes with
leak
Arrow.
people,
That's still speculation.
it's supposed to be
basically.
according to the leak people, it's supposed the only thing that they've said is that it's going to be a single seater, no cockpit canopy instead type ship, and that's it. That's all they've been able to determine.
Which
From
is lots of
there-
ships.
Is
are like
this-
that, 'cause it could-
yeah,
it could be
what-
like
when
an
is it?
Ares type shit, right? Like it could be.
From
it could
there,
be
Star
anything.
Citizen has taken it. The Star Citizen community has taken it a whole bunch of different ways, which is where I just came across. Apparently, it's a snub fighter, or it's a snub class too.
Because there's
okay
4 ships for Fleet Week, isn't there? There's the
Yeah.
the
There's
Fury,
the Gaddick Suyin.
the Thunderstorm, or whatever the hell the Tumbler one is.
Yeah, the Tumbril Storm.
There's an
and
Aegis
then
ship,
there's,
and then a Gautek.
I didn't hear anything about the Aegis ship. There's actually 2 different
didn't hear anything
versions
about
of
the
the Fury.
Yeah,
There's
there's
the
like
Well,
a
usually
Gautek.
usually
Gaddick
there's
Sayuki
4
is
ships. You get one that we know about that will be done. Not that happens, we don't know. You have one that is a straight to flyable, and then you usually have 2 concepts.
Not
So-
for Invictus. Usually Invictus is 2 ships, and that's it.
There's
And
only 2?
if that.
Oh yeah, it's IE
Sometimes
that's
it's
4, and then Invictus.
Yeah, IAE pops off. But yeah.
Invictus has been 2 pretty consistently.
Because I've been following the leaks thing, and they said the 3, which is the Fury, the Thunderstorm, and then some Aegis ship, and then there's also files for a new Gautek ship.
I'm hoping that Tumbril is just like a new build altogether. I don't want another like Spartan.
I
type
just
thing.
want it to be like a Ursa-size medical ground.
That'd be nice. It'll probably be
Medical
another
ground
Spartan.
vehicle. That'd be awesome.
If it's more than 2 ships, it's most likely going to be something that they can make quickly.
All right, Freedom, give it a shot.
But the Gaddick Sayujin, they translated it, and it's supposed to mean like guards the something or other. So
Yeah.
that being a single seater that's why they're
Live.
like, oh, it's a
Wouldn't
fighter.
make, but it wouldn't make sense for Gate-Tech to make a fighter though.
No,
well,
they're
it's supposed to be an escort for the cargo ship. Is how it's
Oh,
translated.
a gunship would make an escort gunship would make sense.
I mean, we only have the cargo thing from Gautek, right? That's the only ship they have.
Yeah, it's the only one.
The
Yeah.
Raylan.
And there's supposed to be that's their mandate is to build that kind of ship.
Yeah.
Well, now they're building a snub fighter.
I won't believe it. I won't
Francie,
believe
let's
it
go
until
up.
I see it.
Well, yeah, I don't believe anything in this game until I see it.
All I know
Freedom,
is
did
my
you get it?
wallet's gonna hurt.
Or is it still having issues?
Yeah, take it from somebody who's been here since the very beginning. I don't believe it after they put it in the game because they based it on
Yeah.
I'm looking at you,
Just
hover
waiting.
mode.
All right.
Just waiting for the Misk Fury to be the Naboo N1.
Oh yes.
I would buy that immediate. I haven't spent money in this game in over a year. It's all just been credit shuffles, but I would buy that immediately.
Yeah, that'd be a good one.
Is it
What I-
like
what
the
I was-
backwards looking Naboo one? That's what I thought the Fury was too. We'll see.
Like the,
Okay, so,
the
you know,
episode
also-
1 Starfighter.
I've also seen the Fury mocked up as like something as a Razor Crest. So
Yeah,
hmm.
we'll see.
We
My
already got the
personal
Razor
favorite
Crest,
is
it's called the Cutlet.
Yeah.
I know somebody did a I think as a joke for the Fury was basically an expanse with bombs. My
Oh, yeah, there was
response
some
to that was
files
no,
with bombs.
no joke though. The expanse chassis would make either a good bomber or a good gunship. Especially on the
Who says it
gunship.
won't be a good bomber? Just fail the
We have
Hey, do
enough
you-
refining of
You
contanium,
guys-
drop it on the enemy.
You guys want to see something awesome? Like completely awesome? I'm gonna put
I
it in the officials
guess.
chat here. So it's gonna go in the officials chat. You ready?
Yeah.
Wait for it.
Oh, my eyes.
There's the
It's so
front,
small.
and it just came. Like literally, my wife just walked outside and got it. 1 second. That's one.
Do it.
And okay, here we go.
Watch
Check that out.
Oh.
Snazzy.
Told you guys I was gonna get one made.
Why didn't you tell me?
That's
Give
a
me one.
snapback.
That's the because I wanted to try one out and see how the quality was.
That's against branding colors.
I don't even. How did the picture come through? What'd you say, Corsair?
I said that's against branding colors. Thank you very much.
That was the only thing I had. All I had was yellow and orange, so I had to go with what I had. Turned out pretty good.
Really cool. I like that.
Good. Good for a prototype. Yeah.
Turned out all right.
Yeah.
At least now I finally have an ATMO hat I can wear with my shirts.
And as I told Corsair, the System 7 shirts came out in a good. So I got mine the other day.
Yeah, nice man. Thank you. Cool.
I don't know. As a person of size, having a topo map on my belly is a little interesting.
No, I've never heard it said like that, and I love it. A person of size. As a person of size. I am going to use that if you don't mind.
I stole it from somewhere else too. So.
No, I like it.
What the?
Oh, you're gonna get torpedoed. Sorry, it's regional finals of the World of Warships tournament. I also staff, so
Yep.
kind of watching those matches. As 1, 2, 3, 4, 4 and 5, 5. Five torpedoes. Ha, ha, ha.
They sent out a survey during finals there, asking if people wanted to see CVs in King of the Sea.
Yeah, we don't care.
I wonder what the responses for that are going to be.
No, 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 and no. Trust me, I read the focus group forums as a referee. I read them all the time. No, not going to happen. Same with subs.
That's good. I'm a little. I feel like one sub in a match could be interesting because, like, there might be ways to outplay, but it would still probably be a bad idea. CVs are just a no.
Let's put it this way: they didn't even let Louisiana in.
Right.
For those who have no idea what we're talking about, good.
The best part is I'm extremely new to World of Warships. I started after 3.18 became a mess, and I have already learned just how bad it is.
Mm-hmm.
I've had some of the good, but also
Also, yeah, I will keep maintaining tension on this, but my clan is going to be playing each other, playing itself in the quarterfinals. So
amazing.
yes, I'm in Killsteel. I don't play anymore. I'm retired competitively. But...
Yeah,
And I work.
I've been I've been really enjoying DD spotting and playing for my team, and then you get to carriers, and there's just nothing for you to do.
Yep.
Okay, sorry, folks. Back. I was talking to my wife.
She's important.
But
And
yeah,
I
the
work
hat
on.
looked out- turned out pretty good.
Yep. And I
It
work
was
on
a
the
different
EU.
style. Oh, sorry. Good.
Yeah, man.
I was just on Bubs. I work on the EU side of that tournament, not the North America side. So.
Got it.
So I get to get up early.
Yay!
Yay. Anywho, you're up, Sol.
Oh yeah, that's a nice looking hat.
That is definitely stylish.
Well, I
It's
mean,
ATMO.
I've been begging
Oh.
and asking since the day I joined ATMO for a hat. And I've been told over and over again, too much trouble, too expensive. So I went straight to the man and said, "Hey, do you mind if I make one singular hat just for myself?" And he said no. So I did. It was well, so the very first time that you have one made, they have to digitize all the crap in order to make it into an embroidery, and that cost an extra $9. But per hat, it would cost $21, I think. No, it's not too expensive.
Nice.
Not bad.
Oh, that's cheap.
Not bad at all.
I mean, considering
with
that the mass-produced baseball caps are like $50 or $60 just because of the damn logo on them.
Well, and the company that I went through has printing places in every country on Earth. So essentially, if you order one, it gets printed in your country, close to you, shipped to you. Like I just ordered this 4 days ago.
Oh, okay.
Nice.
Impressive.
Yeah.
Do you mind sharing?
So that's totally up to Corsair.
Oh, okay.
I had to beg,
do they
plead,
do
and
they have
threaten to
operations
get my
off
one
planet?
Well, there is that one in international waters.
But they didn't do a bad job. I mean, it for what I was after, for to try this out and see how it worked, they did exactly what I asked for. They have an unlimited color palette, but it's only available on a different style of hat, which had a green under brim, which I did not want, and it was a fitted hat. And the problem for me with fitted hats is they look really cool, but they don't always fit your head, or sometimes after you wash them, then they no longer fit your head or then too big. So I wanted something that had an adjustable back to it. Unfortunately, by doing that, it limited me in color palettes, so I wasn't able to get the nuances of the gradient. I'd also thought about doing the white ATMO on the black background. And that way I wouldn't have had to worry about any color gradients.
I know a person who can make Pika-sized T-shirts. So we can have an Atmo Pico.
I honestly just
That would
wish
be
the
more-
Pico looked better.
And I do not mean this in a mean way towards CIG, because I love CIG and everything they do. However, over the years, I have spent way too much money on their physical merchandise and have never once, except for the old military green Squadron 42 hat, other than that one item, every single thing, other merch I've bought from them has been horrible. Like I buy their biggest shirt and it doesn't fit. I buy their biggest in fact, if anybody ever wants like an Origin hoodie, let me know. I've got one brand spanking new, bought out of the box, looked at it, said I can't fit an arm into that, and that was it. Never got touched again. I got lots of stuff from them like that.
I don't have to deal with size issues, but I will say the holiday sweaters are good quality. I enjoyed that, but again, I don't have to worry about size stuff, so I can't speak to that. But
being fat's a tough life.
Yeah.
Yep. Although I hear their drink set that they had was pretty good.
Thought
I
about getting
don't
that.
drink
Yeah,
alcohol though, so that doesn't do me no good.
It is. I mean, it's hard to get like metal cubes and glassware bad. I mean, unless you have just a terrible glass etching service, it's like it's kind of one of those things. They're like
glass
coffee
etching.
mug
How hard
isn't
could it
bad.
be?
I know, right? Their coffee mug is pretty nice. I actually still use that quite a bit. It keeps the coffee pretty warm.
I have every
given,
single coffee mug. It's the only coffee mugs I own.
Oh God, Big
Yeah.
M, why did you share that? It looks
No,
so
no. See, oh,
bad.
speaking of, I didn't show you guys this. Crap. Hold on.
Did you get a
second.
bigger
I guess
coffee
I'm-
cup, Zool?
Yeah,
wait,
he did.
Wait, there's a bigger one?
I don't know. That's why I was asking. If
No,
it
I
exists,
got the
we'd
one I
find
told
it.
you guys I was gonna get.
Yeah.
I got
Those
my
who were
new,
wondering.
where's it
Those
at?
were wondering what the reaction was to.
Now, is that
somebody
beer
was-
bottle themed as in like the one that the in-game beer bottle, or is it?
It's a standard beer. It's a standard beer bottle. Just generic beer bottle.
See,
I gotcha.
that's my new cup.
Is it bigger than the old one?
No, it's still
Oh,
half a
you
gallon.
chipped it. Oh, okay. Oh, okay.
Yeah, my
Gotcha.
wife chipped the
half a
edge of my other
gallon?
one. Yeah, it's a half a gallon.
Jesus Christ, I can't drink that much coffee.
Dude, I would
Well,
die.
I mean, read what the cup says.
I've cut back. Yeah, you only drink 1 cup a day. It's
Yeah,
just a half gallon per cup.
Except for today. I will admit, she made me one this morning. We were playing World of Warcraft. I drank through it really fast. So what you're looking at is my second cup. So yes,
my
by the
gosh.
time I'm done, it will be a gallon of coffee.
Zool's
But
gonna
normally,
be,
you
it's
have
only half a
like
gallon.
you must have like the worst poops ever.
No,
I was thinking the same thing, man.
So
All right,
I
let's-
guess
next-
you need to
next
understand.
topic.
My coffee
Wow.
is decaf, not caffeinated. It's all decaf coffee.
Okay, that makes a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's caffeine isn't the charge. Isn't the cause of the laxative issue though. There's
There's
something
no
else in the
laxative
coffee.
to it.
Anywho, 4 minutes to showtime.
Yeah, it's almost there.
We are starting to go nuts in here. Woo.
When I switch up to pre-tournament briefing, Nexian, if you would join me, and Spectre, if you would join. I mean, obviously everybody's welcome to come in there, but Nexian and Spectre, if both of you will join me, I'd appreciate it so that we can, so that you guys will hear what I'm saying to them about where they need to go and all that kind of crap. As far as wrangling cats, today should be easier. As far as the servers and everything is going to be rough.
Who knows? Yeah. Want to knock out that other thing real quick, though, before we go up there?
What's up?
That thing you were doing.
Oh,
that thing you were
shit.
doing earlier. Yeah.
crap. I'm sorry, man. I got off. Oh shit! I got to do this quick then. Okay, so where is this? So real fast while I'm here, let's look for names. So everybody, do me a favor and please congratulate Gloomy Gun, Nexian, and Big M145 going to team members, full team members. So where
Congrats.
we got Gloomy
Congrats.
Gun
Congrats.
is now a. So Gloomy Gun is now full team. And Nexian. Somewhere up here. Where'd Nexian go?
Easy. Where is he? He was here.
Okay, I'll get Nexian in a moment. Next one was. And Big M145 is also full team.
And now the attendance person, apparently.
And please give a huge round of applause to Jeremy L., who is now a full staff member.
Ooh.
Welcome to the Orange Crew.
All right, let me upload my bank account number.
And Jeremy, you will now.
Did we clean all that
notice
stuff
a
out of the
new-
staff chat before he gets in there?
You will now notice a new staff, a staff only chat channel that you were not able to see before?
Copy, I see it.
And I do not see Nexian must have already headed up. Okay, so since we are at 3:59, I'm going to go ahead and head into the tournament briefing and start that up. So I will see all of you up there that are coming. Congratulations, guys. In all honesty, I cannot tell you how much we at ATMO appreciate you guys being here every time and helping us out and being a part of this. When I tell you that we could not do it without you, please believe me, because we really could not literally do it without you. So we really do appreciate you guys. And while you don't get anything major due to promotions right now, the longer you stick with us, the better the chances. Let me put it that way. That's the only thing I can say on that.
Zool,
yeah,
just so you
with
know,
that-
I'm already sending invites to Bracers, so just so you can
Sweet.
already tell them.
Awesome. Thank you so much. And I'll be going ahead and heading to pre-tournament briefing now. My God, that music.
I
Holy
was
Lord.
jamming to that.
Just wait for everybody to get in here. Yes, I'll go ahead and grab Gerbo and Niwat. There we go. Now I think we get everybody in here. And we are good to go, I believe. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so very much for joining. Today, this is the System 7 2953 race number 3, which is actually race number 6, which has been moved forward to race number 3 and happening on race number 3. And therefore, we're just going to call it race number 3. So today we are doing something that some of you may have done already called the Babbage Bash. This was a race that first debuted last year in October. That was the show-off event for the brand new Grey Cat STV. And I know some of you guys were a part of that, and we appreciate you guys for doing that. We liked the track so much, and we thought that it did such an amazing job that we wondered if we could reuse it again in something else. So we went through and I tested a bunch of vehicles. Come to find out that because of the 2 big patches of ice, the APOA Nox was a perfect machine to throw out on that ice, because it is the only grav cycle that works the way CIG intended, where the lower to the ground you get, the faster it gets. So because of that, I felt that it would be a really, really fun, skilled race, because you as racers get the ability to choose whether or not you sling it low to the ground and pop that sucker up to 200 meters per second, or be safe, bring it off the ground some and slow yourself down. So it turns out to be a really, really good race. It's a lot of fun. I know before we even start the briefing that the servers are not doing as well as we would like. We know that 318 has not been fun for anybody. We know that the Xeno threat happening is not making that any easier. We understand that some of you that are even in the channel right now may have issues today, may have problems completing the race, may blow up unexpectedly, or may not even be able to log in. I want you to know ahead of time, first thing, that we sympathize with you, and we feel horrible about the fact that not everybody may be able to enjoy the race as it's intended. With that being said, unfortunately, we are on a schedule and we do have to keep on moving, and we can't push it back. That is one of the hardest parts about organizing tournaments in an alpha environment, is that all of us together, both competitors and organizers, are at the mercy of whatever the game is doing at the time. So we absolutely sympathize with you. If for any reason any of you cannot get into the game today and are not able to race because of the way the servers are going or the accounts are working or anything else, know that we do sympathize with you, and it kills us that that you guys are in that spot. It really does. With that being said, what I will say is thank you everybody very much for coming to Race 3, which is the Babbage Bash. When we launch the servers, everybody should be at New Babbage, ready to go, you and your teams. Once we launch the servers and we're in, please move you and your team from the Aspire Grand up to the spaceport. Everybody can take the elevators at the spaceport down to the garage. Racers will need to either grab an Apoa Nox or an Apoa Nox Q, totally up to you, whatever paint that you like. And team members will all exit the garage where an 890 jump will be landing. And you guys, once again, get to board the VIP 890 jump and ride in luxury, watching the entire race from the comfort of your yacht. That will be helmed by Nexian again. So look for the 890 jump once you come out of the garage and hop aboard with Nexian. Those of you who are racing, you can either do it before you grab your Noxes or afterwards, totally up to you. But Spectre from QJM will be taking a Carrack and parking it right next to the garage. I would like all racers and team members, you're more than welcome to do this as well if you'd like. I would like all racers to go ahead and go onto the Carrack and set that as your spawn point. The reason why I'm asking you to do that is if something happens between logging into the server and the start of the race, if anything happens and you die or you run out of oxygen or you fall through the planet, you will spawn right next to the garage, be able to exit the Carrack, grab your Nox, and head back to the starting line. So if you guys will all go ahead and make that your spawn point for the race today, that'd be great. Once the Carrack is in position and parked, and the 890 jump is loaded up full of spectators, team members, and lifted off, everyone will make their way to the pylons that are right next to the twin towers on the metro line. Corsair and Kevlar will be lining up at the start line, and they will be your guide. We will use the same grid that we have for the other races. That is the grid that is from the winners of the qualifiers in order. I'll be out there helping everybody line up. Once we get the race underway, we will have 7 ATMO officials in Pisces Medical C8Rs on the raceway as markers for you. They are there to give you guidance as far as I'm going to set them up a little bit differently. So rather than them being on the ground with their lights flashing, they will actually be hanging in the air with their ship turned so that the top of the ship is towards you guys. So it'll look like a giant arrow. So what you'll do is you will head towards the next ship, turn, head towards the next ship, turn, head towards the next ship, turn. When you get all the way around the racetrack and you are back at the start, if you remember during the Babbage Bash, the original one, we did not have you guys go around the pylons at the end/beginning. This is going to be different. This time you will go around the pylons. So the actual start line is on one side of the pylons. And you will see where Corsair and Kevlar are at. So when you come back around for that last curve, Big M will be your last marker. So what you want to do is you want to shoot towards him for your last turn, and then you'll go around the pylons and you'll see Corsair and Kevlar set up again, and you'll zoom through there. This is a 5-lap race. I do expect there to be explosions. I do expect there to be issues with the server. I do expect there to be issues with the bikes. I expect there to be issues with everything. So, with that being said, please use your own best judgment on how fast you want to go, how high above the surface you want to go, whether or not you want to take jumps, whether or not you guys want to use snow mounds as ramps. Hopefully everybody saw the post I made about Herbie and what he had posted about that one snow ramp way back in the inside of the interior of the city. If you guys want to go around that like he shows in the video, you're more than welcome to. Totally up to you. And we will hopefully make the entire race with at least one person making it to the end. I mean, if nothing else, do me a favor and just one of you stay alive, so at least we have something to show for the stream, please. Just one person stay alive. That's all I'm asking. It's a pretty simple race, and there's no box missions or anything for this one, so we don't have to worry about trying to share missions or anything like that. It should be a very, very simple, easy race as far as the track itself goes. And we're really hoping that you guys have a lot of fun. I know that a lot of you guys have been testing it and doing a lot of work with the practicing and getting everything ready. So hopefully you guys will have a lot of fun, as much as the server will allow in today's race. If you have any questions, do me a favor and go to the top right hand corner, click on the little hand where it says request to speak, and I'll answer whatever you got. And of course, if you don't have any questions, that's even better. Is there anybody in here yet, and you can answer this in the chat channel of this channel, is there anybody who has not gotten an invite yet for the party from Kevlar099? Big Flex TV, you got a question?
Yes. How are we going to be getting the countdown for the start of the race?
So the countdown, let me see something real quick here while we're talking. The countdown last time did not work via the broadcast method because the broadcast method was not working. I'm going to check and see real quick if it is working now. If it is not, then it will be via the chaff system again, the chaff and flares, which this time we promise the person doing them will have their weapons on and will do them on time.
Is the chaff going to work in Armistice?
Oh, actually, you are exactly correct. 1 second, I'm testing out my broadcast system. Which is still not working. Okay, I gotta get a hold of our bot creator again. Looks like the broadcast system is still not working, unfortunately. So the only way that we can do it, since we know for a fact now that you mentioned it, that chaff will not work in. Since we know for a fact that chaff will not work in Armistice Zone, the only way that we can do it is.
I can count it down, man, because I'll time it with the start of the SCR timer.
Yeah, but you don't have any way of letting them all know when to go.
Yeah, no, I know that. I know that they're in different channels. That's the only problem.
Yeah, that's the issue.
Right, but if we're all in the same party, if we all have our party chat enabled so we can hear it, but have our mics muted to that, and Corsair has his mic unmuted so he can count down through the party chat where we can hear him.
Yeah, that'll work in game.
Correct.
That's going to require all of the competitors to all have their in-game voice turned on, or at least the ability to hear other people. Is there anybody who does not have that ability?
There you go. You got some VoIP not working.
Yeah, that's what I was expecting.
I can do a text countdown either in the game or in the party chat in the game, or we can do a text countdown
I can do the
tournament chat or anywhere really. Yeah.
Well, the problem is though is it's hard, especially, and this is the problem we talked about before with
do it in
solo
game
competitors. Yeah, so we'll have to do it in party chat in game. So somebody, either Corsair or myself, will do a countdown in party chat in game, and that's the only way to do it.
Yep.
Yeah, Mux, one of the things that we're going to do is, I think it was Sanji Sama who did it last time. Sanji Sama will create sort of a party bus. I think last time he named it the struggle bus. And that's where a lot of the people who did not want to be silent were at. But we'll just do the,
Yeah, Sanji's got
yeah,
I'll
what
do
we'll
the
do is
countdown to party chat, turn my lights
and then
on,
turn on
and we'll
lights.
start.
Yeah.
Yep.
And that'll be the light. So when you see the lights of the C8R at the C8R at the start line turn on, that's when you guys go.
Yeah, Kev will turn his lights on. I'll do the countdown so that I can time it with the SCR website.
Okay, doke. Well,
So
in that case,
Kev,
we'll have Kevlar
Yep.
do the lights.
Yep. That way,
Okay,
I'm not pressing three. I'm not pressing three things. I'm just pressing two.
Well, I could have done it as well. Either way. But yeah, it works. Okay, so yeah, so just look for a party countdown in chat, and also look for C8R lights turning on at the same time. So that those two things, the 0 and the C8R lights turning on, will be your go symbol. It'll be the best we can do for this particular thing. Okay, let me go ahead and grab the next person, Kevlar.
Gotta get that bot working.
Not Kevlar? Maybe not Kevlar. Okay, let's go to Endermaster.
Endermaster, yeah.
What's up,
Hi.
Endermaster?
Do you have a picture or drawing explaining what you said about the finish line or starting line? Does it have
No,
to
so
go around the pylon?
You will know, you will definitely know, because there will be not one but two different C8R Pisces parked pointing at each other, one Kevlar, one Corsair. And so you'll know exactly where they go.
Okay, we have to go through, right?
Say again.
And we have to go between the passes.
Here, hold on, give me 2 seconds here, and I will actually give you a quick video picture. Let me just get to my video of it.
Thank you.
Yeah, anything to help you guys out. So I know that somebody asked about going around a particular spot not too long ago. I'm always here to try to help you guys out. And this one is the System 7 Babbage Bash. Okay, give me just a moment here. Very end. Okay, we'll take this as a picture. This will work out good. Turn that to green. Okay, I'm going to throw this up in the chat channel in here so that you guys can all see it. Red line's bad, green line's good.
Okay, perfect. Thank you.
Hopefully it doesn't get any easier than that for anybody. So you will be going to the left-hand side of the pylons when you get to the finish. And like I said, we'll have a ship there as a marker for you guys as well. Okay. Thank you so much, Ender. Appreciate it.
Thank you.
And Sanji Sama, got a question?
I
mean,
just
I
want
know
to say,
you got a question.
I mean, it's not a question. It's a request. Can we make sure we have a 1 minute warning before the countdown or something?
Yes, I know that somebody complained about it last time. I will have ATMO officials jump into the different channels of the different people, and I personally will hop into the struggle bus. And I'm guessing you are doing the struggle bus again for everybody, Sanji? Okay, and
I'll do a 1 minute warning in party chat as well.
Yeah, and we'll hop down into everybody's channels, let everybody know there's a 1 minute warning, and it won't be exactly 1 minute, but it'll be close to it by the time we get everybody to every channel. But we'll give a 1 minute warning, and Corsair will do one in party chat, and then Corsair will do the countdown, the last 10-second countdown. Kevlar will turn on his lights and move out of your way, and you guys all take off. Sound good?
Yep. Thank you.
And I know this isn't ideal, folks. Unfortunately it's just what we're dealing with for right now. But I'll get the bot creator on it. We'll get that taken care of. Okay. Any more questions before we? One thing I will say while everybody is here, the Crux Cup was earlier today, and they did it on the Asian servers because the Asian servers were the only servers where they didn't have issues. Croncy had mentioned something to me about it and asked if we were going to be doing our race today on the Asian servers. I explained to him that we do everything on EU servers due to the fact that most of our competitors are EU. And as far as all of our testing has gone over the years, the EU servers always tend to be the best. I know that you guys care about your frames. I know that you guys care about your latency and how fast data moves back and forth. So I guess the question would be, do all of you, and I mean all of you, want to go to the Asian servers today? Okay, so in that case, we already had one person say no. So we will be doing EU server as usual. That's all I needed to know. So we will be going EU as normal. We have no more questions. This is your last chance. Is there anybody who is racing today or a team member slash viewer that is not going to be or that is not currently in party? If not, then we're going to go ahead and close this thing out. Oh, there we go. Golden Triangles needs an invite, Kevlar. And other than that, if everybody else is good, then we're going to go ahead and close this out. Ask everybody to head to their channels. Wait for Sanji-sama to create the struggle bus and give all you guys an invite. And then we will... And then, oh, wait, we got one person who just crashed. And we'll get this thing underway. We are expecting it to be rough today, folks. We really are, unfortunately. Isn't that the truth, Gravity Cat? Okay, if any of you guys are already in the party and ready to go, you're more than welcome to leave here and start heading to your own team channels. And Sanji, if you would start up the struggle bus again and start allowing people in there, that'd be great. Splin, have you gotten an invite yet? Okay, I think Splin needs an invite as well as Golden Triangles there, Kevlar. Oh, Kevlar's not in here. Let me go let him know real quick. So Splin and Golden Triangles both need an invite. Okay, folks, in that case, everybody head off. If you have any problems, find me. I'll probably be in the Struggle Bus channel and in the official's voice, which you can't get to. But if you need me, I'll be in the Struggle Bus channel multiple times. Thank you all so much. And yeah, may the track favor the bold. around. Let me see here.
Set right shift to not turn.
Yeah, you're in a good spot right there, Red Rum. And what you're going to want to do is, let's see, as they come around here. Red Rum, if you want to go forward some. Good. And then go straight up. And what I mean is literally straight up. No, sorry. I didn't mean strafe right. I meant strafe up. So go back down, keep going, and stop, and then strafe up. They're coming through here. That should be good right there. Actually, strafe down just a little bit. Perfect. That's good. And then just turn on your lights.
There you go.
Awesome. So you are turn number 2. Now I'm looking for my next person to get here.
Right behind you. Jeremy and Fordsworth right next to you.
Jeremy, beautiful. Come with me. Jeremy, you've got the hardest turn in the entire race, just so you're aware. I think Brahms may already be there. Jeremy, you may be really
I can move if you want.
No, you're good. Hey, man, if you know where I want you, that's great.
I just pulled up the image that you
Okay, so Brahms, you have got the most important turn in the entire race.
Okay.
The reason why
Welcome
is the
to the
racers,
ASOP vehicle
they
retrieval
have to
system.
come through right here. Was that Jeremy just running into a monorail behind me?
Vehicle
Yeah.
selected.
Don't tell anybody.
Nothing happened.
Crap out of me.
Oh,
It was right in front of me.
So
Yeah,
this,
it's something
this
really
right
weird.
here, Brahms.
Underneath it, and it would move up and down. It
Your
was like,
vehicle has been delivered to the following location.
Brahms, they've got to come through right here, around this post right here.
Yeah.
So as far as them going around that post, your spot technically should be somewhere like right in here, pointing this way, sort of like I am,
Okay.
like right where the edge of these trees are.
Sounds good. I'll basically take your spot and about as high as you are.
Yeah. So what you want? I'll tell you how close to the ground.
Sounds good. Let's see.
Pretty much what you are is you're like a wall and an arrow all at the same time.
Kind of like.
Let's see.
So
they're gonna
aim
go right
for
here.
you. Got it.
Okay, so yeah, that's if you want to strafe down a little tiny bit. Oh, sorry, like literally strafe down. No, not,
Oh, yeah,
not
yeah,
strafe
yeah,
right.
yeah.
Strafe down.
Right in.
Keep
there.
going, and good right there.
Sounds
Yeah,
good.
and you're aiming that direction. Okay, Brahms is good. Whoever my next, there's Fordsworth. Fordsworth, follow me.
Know that?
I'm telling you, man, this fucking team keeps getting better and better and better.
I'm trying to line this one up, you beats.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Do we have an 8th? I don't remember if we have an 8th or not.
I'm a checkpoint, but I'm coming down from the station right now.
Yeah, you're good. You're good. I know that you're still setting up. I'm just trying to think of.
You can put Bob in the spot if you want.
Bob, you got a C8R?
I do.
He's medical. He
You want to be a
like-
checkpoint? I gotta ask every time. Okay, so if Bob's gonna help us out with the C8R, in that case, Fordsworth, you are going to need to be right about here. And you're gonna want to angle just a little bit. And the reason why you want to angle is because hopefully they'll see your ship going straight.
Okay.
I'm just gonna go ahead and strafe left real quick so you can get my spot.
Yeah, where are you, bro?
Okay, I'm back.
Okay, so let's see, they're going to be coming through here. Like this. Fordsworth. Okay, so Fordsworth, do me a favor and strafe right. Keep strafing, keep strafing, keep strafing, keep strafing. And stop. And then spot. And then if you would pitch up a little bit. Keep pitching up. Let me see what that looks like.
Thank you, and please visit
So
again.
they're along here. They're going to see you. Yeah, that should be good. Fordsworth, you should be great. Okay, Bob, you are next. Or whoever.
Yeah, I'm having trouble getting it out of the terminal.
Oh, you're good. Okay, let me see who I do have close here.
Well, they currently have an 890 down here with a couple people on it. Spectre has it? Okay. So you're looking for Spectre. He's gonna have the kick.
It's coming down right now.
What's that?
Who am I missing his checkpoints?
I'm over
I'm
at
on
the.
the way back down.
I'm over at the 7 area, so the last turn area. So.
Yeah, you're where you're supposed to be, Megan.
I've kind of started a start line, but
Yeah, let me head over there real quick while I'm waiting on whoever to get up over here real quick and I'll check you.
yeah. I've brought it all the way up to the front of the two big buildings, but I can move it back if needed.
Near the airport transmitter or on microtech? Okay, yeah, perfect. Then go ahead and follow him in. That's going to be the spawn point for all the racers. So anyone who's still at the transmitter, you can go ahead and come on down to the racetrack. You can see red rumble.
It won't come up on you now.
Oh, no problem. I'm actually going over to Corsair and Kevlar real quick.
Alright, let me know when you're ready.
It's going to be a toss-up between camera crew
come on.
and the checkpoints. The good news is that it's a pretty short track.
So Core, what I was thinking, and you can override me if you want, I was thinking if you and Kevlar set up right here with the pylon being the edge of your stuff, that way we
Say
can
one
everybody
drunk
on
and
this
fuck
side.
shows up on the server list.
We don't want anybody behind me. We want everybody in front of me. So
Wait up, where are you, buddy?
To your bottom right.
You see?
So look down and
Nago,
right.
can you please mute comms?
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, so see this pylon, this last pylon right here? My thought was this pylon would be one half of the start line, and then you would be the other half wherever you set up. Like here-ish.
In between the
pointing. Yeah, so pretty much where I'm at right now, pointing at that pylon as the start line.
Okay.
Like this. Yep. That way you kind of got the ability to use that pylon as a what do you call it, a backdrop. So when they pass that pylon, you can tell.
Nasty.
So you're using the tram track pylons and not the two buildings as the start.
Right. Yeah. And that's exactly what, because we don't want. What we want to try to do is we don't want anybody to be on this side of the pylons.
Yeah, I saw your map.
So if you guys are on the other side of the pylons, it'll force them to go on that side. So like if Kevlar's on this side facing towards you and you're facing towards him, what happens is as each vehicle passes between your vision and the pylon, it'll be easier for you to count when they pass. You see what I mean? Like you have a fixed point over here that doesn't move, with which to use the backdrop. So as
It's just less staff, so yeah, it's cool.
Yeah. It's just a way of helping you out. Okay, let me get Big M. You are going to be right.
Fuck.
Here. Pretty much looking
Oh my
at
god,
Corsair.
the frame rate is so bad.
Is it really? I'm not having any issues.
Oh, I'm out here flying above, just right above, and it's like 10.
Holy crap, really? So Big M, see how I'm facing right at Corsair?
Yep, got it.
So if you can get in there somewhere as pretty much what you are, you're the backdrop of the last turn.
Okay.
So they know where to go.
All right.
Alright, Carrick is
Let me know
touchdown.
when you are back.
Yeah, my game crashed. I'm trying to reload. Well, it's
Oh, that
loading
sucks.
back in.
Yeah. Okay.
All right,
Okay,
I
so-
think I'm happy with this.
You know,
You're
you
happy
give the
with
guy full staff status, and the first thing he does is starts fucking off.
Yeah, way to fumble first day.
Well, yeah.
Well,
just
yeah.
all kinds
Wait,
of-
no, hang on. I wanted to step into Papa Freedom's, shoes there and run into something.
Taking over the mantle, so he doesn't have to run in anything anymore. Golden Triangles, what are you doing?
Whatever you want me to do.
I'm in a C8 if you need me.
Oh, okay. Gloomy, you got a C8X? Or C8R? Gloomy, come with me. I'll come back and check on you, Big M.
Copy. I'm
Help-
going to stay
and
right
help with
here.
the- What we want to do this time with the starting line Corsairs, instead of having them line right after each other, we're actually going to have them stagger so that they are off each other's sides a little bit, so nobody runs into the back of anybody this time.
Bro.
So when I get back over there, I'll start lining everybody up.
Okay, cool. Sounds sexy.
I just got to get Gloomy in position and Golden. Did you say you?
Yeah, I'm sure it did.
Yeah, all racers. The Carrick has landed just outside the garage.
Okay. Is it the Alt M you're talking about? On top of the meter?
No. So if you go all the way down Diplo.
Right here, right. Okay. It's the right spot. Yeah. So Gloomy, you were gonna go right here, and you were gonna be facing this direction. Let me go ahead and move out of your way.
Is underneath here where the starting line's going to be?
Yep.
Gloomy, you are good. Strafe up, Gloomy. Let me see where you're at here, right there. Yeah, Gloomy, you can strafe up quite a bit. Oh, sorry, no. I meant strafe up. Like. Keep going. That should be good. Now strafe to your right. Strafe right, Gloomy.
Straight to you?
No, strafe right, as in towards the ground.
It's a little
Dude,
weird.
these
when we're done.
Noxes just bounce up and down. It's like terrible looking.
Not y'all, strafe. So point your nose towards me.
Oh shit! Somebody blew up.
And roll
Somebody
to
blew
your.
up.
Oh, that was one of the
left a
Pisces.
little.
This is the new paint that we just got for the Nox. Sure looks really cool. I think I have the blue. I'll have to check next time I get on. My character doesn't even have the correct paint on right now.
Flanether, if you can hear me, can check your messages.
I'm so used to flying that Mako that when I fly the Pisces, I forget it's made out of tinfoil.
Okay, so Bob, you're gonna be sitting pretty much right here next to these trees.
Okay.
And you're pretty much the wall when they come across this way. So I'll go ahead and get out of your way real quick.
I made it back in. I'll be down in about 3 minutes.
Cool. Okay, Bob, keep going forward a little bit. And beautiful. Keep going forward a little bit more. Awesome. That's good. You're drifting to the ground, just so you know. So go up just a little time. There you go. Perfect. And just turn your lights on.
Why am I drifting?
Awesome. My sticks do it a lot. They drift because I have my chair kind of leaned back a little bit all the time.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, if you get in position and you just kind of lightly wiggle the sticks, it'll stop you from drifting. That's been my experience, at least.
Yeah, holding this position is gonna all race is gonna be a little fun, but
Man, I'm trying to squeeze out as much frames, but if I go anything above 100, or anything above 100, it drops down to 15, and it's not even my PC; it's just the server.
Are we on Asian servers?
No, we're at EU.
Move from tramline. Move out from tramline.
Papa, I'm getting 22 just static.
Right, that's what I'm saying. As soon as you start moving, it gets worse.
Okay, so I've got Jeremy or Golden Triangles. One of you two's coming to me, right?
Correct, I
We
am.
both are.
Good. Let me know when either one of you get here.
You got Big M facing like that, so they know to take a right.
Yeah, so pretty much if you go through the track one time, Freedom, you'll
Right.
notice that all of them are set up like that.
Nice,
so they're all set up
nice.
as,
That's like an
walls,
awesome
flashing arrows.
arrow. Hell yeah.
It really is. I was hoping it would look good on stream, especially with the flashing light.
It does. Yeah, and they got the blue. Yeah, it looks great.
Yeah, server FPS is really bad.
We know.
Shh, don't tell
It's like
anybody.
5 to 7.
I'm gonna come over
Really?
the top of you, Papa. So
I got 11. I got 11 server FPS.
Yeah, same.
I wouldn't know because I never look. Like I never.
11 is very good.
At least the B-win and B-out numbers are looking okay, so.
I think this is the first ATMO event I've actually had like a full CS5 at before the beginning.
So, have I got Kev or Big M in a position to see races approaching the finish line?
Big M is your warning.
Okay.
Of course, Sarah, I will say this: at bike speeds, I might only have 2 or 3 seconds for you.
Yeah.
Well, I'll be chasing lead, so we'll have plenty of warning.
Yeah, once I do the start, I can move over and give you assistance also. I'll set up on the other side of the pillars.
Yeah, Kevlar's your second.
I don't have a particularly good field of vision here. I need a Toby.
Yeah, because you're
I need a Toby
sideways,
right
you have
now.
to look up.
I need a Toby. I really do. I need to get a Toby now. Okay.
It's amazing. It really is.
Worth every
And
penny.
just use the code ATMO to save 15% off.
There you go. Ba-boom.
All right, Joel. About 5,000 out above you.
Okay, yeah, I see Jeremy. Okay, so Jeremy, I'm just gonna go ahead and get to the right spot. You will be
I
right
have to go get
about.
some drink. I'll be back.
Yeah, I don't think I could play Star Citizen without head tracking. I really don't.
Yeah. I did it for a little bit, and then I bought the head track IR. But the eye gaze for like when I'm in murder balls or just in like groups like this, I can literally look at the ship and target or pin them, and then I don't even have to move the orientation of my ship. It's
I
amazing.
still haven't talked to you, Freedom, about how in the world you use your Tobii eye tracker without your whole head moving when you talk. One of these days, man, I'm gonna corner in.
Yeah.
Talk to you about.
I lowered. I'll send you the settings after. Remind me to. I'll try to remember, and then
Yeah,
I can.
you and I
send all
talked
my
about it like
settings.
months ago.
I know. I
just forgot
did.
all about it.
Yeah, I have the sensitivity really down low, like way down low, because by default it's way too high, and the offsets are terrible.
Okay, Jeremy, keep going forward. Keep going forward. Let me get into the racer spots so I actually know. Actually, Jeremy, I got you in the wrong spot. Strafe straight up. Actually, no, you're in a good spot. because that tells them to, yeah, you're in a good spot. So Jeremy, do me a favor and strafe towards the ground. So strafe right. Keep going, keep going, keep going. And yaw to your right just a little bit. So yaw right. And keep going a little bit more. Now pitch up some. And keep pitching till I say stop. That's a little bit more, a little bit more, a little bit more. Okay, right about there. Because that's letting them know to turn and go this direction. Because this is their hole right here. So is your ship pointed towards me right now?
Yeah.
Okay, that's where you want to be, pointed towards me. Cool. And golden triangles. Did you ever grab your ship? Yep, there you are. See it.
I'm right ready.
Okay, come over here with me. You are going to be the opposite of Fordsworth, and you guys are going to be my pointers. So Fordsworth is there, so I will put you. Holy crap, where did I put you at? Okay, so they're going to be coming through here, through here. Fordsworth, can you do me a favor and strafe down some?
Yep.
Keep strafing down a little bit. And that's pretty good right there. And then golden triangles, you are going to be set up right about here, like this. If you can see where I'm at in the direction I'm pointed, that'll be where you're at. And then that'll be the last marker. And then after that, we can get everybody
Right
set
here?
up on the line. Give me a second. I'm just turning around. Do me a favor and pitch down a little bit. Just keep pitching down until you are pointing at that tree. At this tree right here. No, sorry. Turn your ship so you're facing like this. There you go. Right about towards me. Okay, now let me see if I can see you from back here.
Okay. I'm back.
So, ship and ship. Lights are going. Lights are on. Beautiful. That's perfect. You guys are in a good spot. And Fordsworth, if you want to pitch up just a little bit.
Yep.
Just keep pitching till your light is on the other side of that light pole. Keep going, keep going. Good. There you go, gents. Everybody's in position.
Oh.
Now don't move.
Don't move. Everybody, nobody
Copy
move.
that.
Okay, so let me go ahead and get the line set up here so we can get moving.
Make sure you set a timer or something. Press F11 every 10 minutes so you don't get kicked.
Are all checkpoints in good position? Nobody's having any problems?
I'm happy.
Fine here.
Also, I'd
good.
recommend all the checkpoints to get out of their seat so you don't inadvertently move your ship.
Unfortunately, I don't have that luxury.
What did you say? Turn off my engines.
Engines off. I'm dead. I'm in prison.
Oh no.
Well, don't have a
Kidding,
crime stat.
kidding,
There's your
kidding,
first problem.
And you got a CS5, which means you're in prison for a while.
A very long time.
Wait,
Yeah.
Especially since they lift those caps.
Don't
I
you
think
usually
this
have
is
like
my
90 billion? What you call it?
Homicides? Yes. This is a CS5 from like 4 days of Xenothreat ganking, and
In honor of Papa, we should hold an ATMO foot race inside the prison.
Kevlar, can you
I'll
do me a
win.
favor? Would
It'll be the escape route.
Kevlar, would you do me a favor and go straight up? I don't want to hit you when I start putting everybody in their spots.
Imagine 30 people trying to run the escape route at the same time.
I was saying, to be honest, that might actually be interesting TV.
Artem, like in the back of one of the mine shafts.
How the fuck are you gonna
Okay,
have
guys, I need-
cameras? They have to run.
I need
ATA.
comms. Kevlar, can you go up a little? I'd say no more than 10 minutes. Kevlar, can you go up a little bit more to your about even with the thing? I just don't want to hit you on accident. Thank you, sir.
You see them
Okay,
bodies after bodies falling down the cliffs.
I'm gonna go to
Welcome
the
to the
race
ASUS
channel real quick.
vehicle
I just disconnected.
Okay.
Your ship's still here though.
Yeah. I gotta relaunch
Yes,
the
my
game.
love.
It's fucked.
Why do I have an Ursa?
How the real race director speaks.
These things are kind of like they're so small. It's hard to really get. I'm trying to figure out Cryo's angle, and it's just
Vehicle
these things
selected.
are so fast and
Stand
so
by.
thin that I have to
Vehicle
get
selected. Stand by.
those auto gimbals
Your vehicle
on the
has been
cameras of
delivered
the
to the
helicopters for
following
Red
location.
Valley
Please
is
visit
just
us again.
that's what we need. We need something where we can like identify. Okay, lock onto this moving target, and then it just has that nice smooth.
Okay, folks, I'll be back.
So
Yep.
you can target lock.
Yeah, pain in the.
Yeah,
You
and then
have
I
your
have to think about, huh?
Volumetric clouds turned off.
It breaks away and they get more spread out. It'll maybe ease up, but I doubt it.
Yeah, it's gonna be a bit of a janky race.
Kind of looks like the V memory leak is
Oh my
back
God.
too, because my fucking GPU is jumping to 13 gigabytes of my 12 gigabytes. So
Yeah.
Oh, great.
Did anybody see Corsair? Are you back?
Yeah, I just went up
Okay.
again. Yeah.
Yeah. You just teleported straight up, and I was like, oh God, is he
Yeah.
dead? No. Okay, you're back.
I
Nice.
thought I was dead because all I could see was a red flashing light. Looked like it was my blood.
Oh yeah, my GPU is freaking pinned for memory usage.
I'm on a 3090 Ti. I'm doing just fine.
I'm on a 4090.
Mine's a 3070 Ti. It's not a slacker, but it
I'm
is
on a
pinned in the memory
4090.
department.
Having no issues.
My
Well,
GPU's at 55
fuck
right
you.
now. 56 at 60 degrees Celsius. 54, 49. CPU
My
is at 80.
GPU is at 69 degrees.
Yeah, giggity. 5 gigahertz speed on my CPU, 80% utilization.
It's like the GPU is only 50%, but the memory is definitely slammed.
My UPS is acting up too.
Well, that's a bit more important.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
that's an important piece of equipment.
I had
it
my
keeps screaming at me. I'm like, what the hell's going on?
I had a 1200 watt power supply
Battery
that I
might be
used
going
for like
down.
crypto mining, and it finally died on me like 3 months ago. And I
Yeah,
had it for like 8 years.
My UPS died on me. I really need to go get a new one. Oh well. It's also a bit underpowered for what I technically have this computer, so I need to go buy a better one.
Yeah, I went from a 1200 to
Hey,
an
can someone
850.
run through the tally camera colors for me again? Green, orange, blah.
So green is your live.
Okay.
Red, pink, kind of like orange color means you're on deck. So your feed's about to be put on, and then blue means
Alright.
you're not on. You're cool. You can take a break or whatever.
All right. I do like the YouTube
I
thing.
try to
I
just-
can run that little thumbnail down in the corner to kind of
Yeah.
see what's going on screen.
Where is that at?
It's the tally light link, and then whatever. If you're
I can
1, 2,
send
or
the
3,
link
you
again
do
if
the link.
needed.
Yeah, can you do it? 'Cause we always need it like
Yeah.
back in the front.
Yeah, I'll grab it for you guys.
Okay.
Look at Cryo doing his job.
Why can't
Ah,
I?
I
yeah,
always
no,
try to
no.
pretend since I did it before we had the tally light. I always try to like fly like I'm on camera.
Yeah, that's basically just a good
Unless you have to
thing
go
to
shooting
always
clips
fly
out of the
on
air
camera.
or chase down some other guys in a town. Yeah.
Well, then that's see. I want Enigmatic to have it, forget about it and let it be on screen, but it's not what the team wants.
Well, we haven't. I don't. No, I
For a
think the first
broadcast,
race went
for the
fine.
broadcast, we really don't want to. We really don't want to show me blowing people up.
No.
Yeah. Freedom, are you able to take the leaders if possible, please?
Yes.
Just so I can it's easier for Enigmatic because if you're doing the shots, I'm going to call them hero shots at this point just because it's easier for him if you do that on the lead so that he has
Yeah.
a good shot.
We usually try to keep one camera on lead, and say I blow up, we'll relay to you that hey, Sevens is now on the leads.
Yep, perfect.
We got this. We got it. We'll figure it out.
I
What's
really
ETA?
gotta.
Azul. Any idea?
Are they gonna see the
He's
light?
down
up
there
here?
setting up the grid. He's setting
Yeah,
up
they're lining up the racers now, so it shouldn't be too much longer.
Yeah, I just got to give broadcast a minute warning.
But we need to
Ah,
go
it looks-
do the
kinda-
liaison stuff too.
It looks like he's got 6 set up right now. So set number 7 is setting up. So
or the
about halfway.
liaisons. Brahms will take Delta Davis again. I'll check in with check leads. Just for simplicity.
By the way, since you were talking about Toby earlier, I actually booted up our other sponsor. I actually booted up my game class for the first time ever.
Yeah, baby.
I have their lifetime license from the Kickstarter they did, or Indiegogo, and I've never used it once.
Yeah, I don't use mine. I need to cancel the subscription.
I haven't paid until I actually find that I'm going to use it.
As cool as I thought Game Glass is, everything is now on my sticks.
I don't have sticks, so that's not a.
Whatever you say,
The
do
only-
not say that to Crucian, because he will kill you. He now works
Yeah,
for them.
works for them.
The only time that
Wait, he works for. Who do you work for?
He works for Game Glass.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
Hell
Yeah,
yeah.
don't say that to him.
So in
Yeah,
front of
sucks.
Christian, his product is
I use
awesome,
my Game
man.
Glass all the time. I have the lifetime. It's so good. I have like 17 little tablets right here. I use it for PvP, and I have.
I will say, Game Glass, like I've tested it when I'm on holiday and I remote into my desktop. I've got it to work, and it's great because then you have actual buttons and I don't have to remember all the keybinds.
Yeah,
But
I
yeah,
can't
once you
remember
have
keep months for shit.
Yeah, so it's nice to have the Game Glass if I'm forced to use keyboard and mouse. But yeah, I mean everything is mapped on the sticks, and it's such muscle memory, and it is a little bit weird to have to switch to a screen. I think the other thing is that unless you have a proper cockpit setup, there's no good place to put a tablet that's like intuitive.
Yeah, maybe.
Well, and like you have to look, and it also takes your attention off because you're looking down at your tab. You're like, okay, where's that button? Bink, and then you're back
Yeah,
up.
I,
So.
I think it's supposed to feel like a cockpit though, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't see
It's
that as
like
that
do your
big of an issue
pre-flight
if
checks.
you're. I mean, it's obviously a bigger issue for you because you PvP more, but for like me who does much more trading, it's like no, I look down to see what switch I'm flipping to turn on my
Yeah.
lights or my
Right.
doors
Yeah.
or
Yeah.
whatever. Anyways,
100%.
Anyway.
Well, you run the
scanned
X56, don't you?
Game Glass security in
Oh!
network, and I cry from laughing.
what I want is somebody to make a box that I can mount a like crappy tablet in that has actual switches on it, and you can have Game Glass and switches as like a secondary little thing.
Well, that does exist, by the way.
Well, somebody send me a link for them.
I'll send you a link. I'm buying some for my DCS setup in like a couple weeks. So.
Yeah,
when I
do they
actually-
work in Star Citizen?
When I actually make my cockpit and everything, I plan to make custom button boxes for everything. So
I work currently on a processor board for that specific reason. Emulate everyone. You need joys, analog, digital keys, whatever you need. And you can connect for that every button you want.
cool.
And needs is simple for that. Half analog slider for mining. Only this.
Went the wrong way.
Maneuvering when you're close to the ground, or when you're perpendicular to the ground, is so much fun. Trying to line up perfectly with Corsair here.
That is more than what I have.
Yeah, that's a full that's dedicated F-18 setup, basically.
Oh.
I want it. Give me.
okay.
Make it work for Star
It's
Citizen.
fucking expensive. It's so expensive.
Gib.
No, my next purchase is a better pair of is with dual sticks. Get rid of the stick and throttle.
Oh, I'm gonna I love my X56 because I only use the stick when I'm playing Star Citizen. I'm stick and keyboard.
Actually,
Which apparently
that's
everyone,
not a bad
everyone thinks that's a sin, but I love it.
It is. That's actually that's not a bad idea when I look at that picture in the thing from Panther. If I got mounts for my X56 and just mounted them off to the side, and if I still needed a game where I needed a throttle.
Yeah, that actually uses 3 Arduino chips for all those switches.
Oh yeah, that makes sense. I saw something about that on but it wasn't for Star Citizen. It was for KSP. Where they had somebody who made like a modular system to do all the like a command console for KSP. So yeah, I can see why that'd be cool. Oh,
That's a really cool picture.
And all the back and all those panels pull out. It's all backlit, and all it is pieces of plexiglass with the die cutter on it. I can swap them out for ATS or whatever.
I don't have the time nor the means to build.
That took about 3 years total.
Yep. But I definitely kind of like the idea. If I went to dual sticks, is I could just mount. If I got mounts, I have a wide enough desk that I could.
So, server's just messing up for me because like I can't leave the garage down below, and also the trams aren't working. I'm just kind of stuck over here. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go back to my carrot, and then I'm just gonna pull up the ATMO stream on Twitch and just play that. Actually, I'm probably not even gonna do that, to be honest. I might just end stream. Because there's literally nothing I could do. I can't, like, really leave, and I can't really go out there and do anything. I only have like 20 minutes of survival out there, so I don't have the proper armor on. Kind of dumb. Like 3.18.2 is like really, really buggy right now. It's kind of unfortunate. Okay, my stream did crash earlier. Weird. Is it accurate where I'm at? Yeah, it is. Okay. Yeah, let's just go ahead and head over to. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna go ahead and end the stream now. Because, yeah, I'm just kind of stuck here and it's kind of a boring view. But thank you for everybody who stopped by. Thank you for everyone still here.